Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial by Shayna's Home DIY and Craft. And as you guys can see behind me here, we're going to prune our hydrangeas. Of course, Fiona won't shut up. Stop it, Fiona. She's barking because she heard some other dog. So, as you guys can see, we're going to prune these hydrangeas. They grow on new wood. Last year, I did them before, in the winter. I did them right at the end of the winter time. So, we're going to prune them today. So, sorry, I'm outside. I'm trying not to do a voiceover as I'm very busy, so I'm trying to do recording as I'm doing it. So we're gonna go get my cart, which is up at my shed. I'm walking towards it. One of the goals this year is to build back this fire pit this year, so stay tuned. Hopefully I get to that. So we're walking up to the shed. We're gonna get this dumb cart. I need a different one. This one, I got it for free from the previous seller, so we can't call it dumb. I left it outside all winter, so that's why the handle is like this. It has goods and bad, pros and cons. I had my share with it because he only has two wheels, so half of the time sometimes it turn over. So, but I think if I'm learning how to push it, so we should be good. So I'm taking this to the front because I don't want to work harder. I want to work smarter. So as I cut those dead, well, they're not dead, but brown hydrangeas off, I will see. This is why it's so hard. My landscape is like this. See how green this grass is right here? It's the greenest part of the yard. That's because the sub pump been pumping out all winter. Still pumping out because the yard is wet. But here's just an overview of the yard after all the snow. We could still possibly get snow, but so far, here it is. Let me show you guys. So overview of the yard. So this is what it looks like right after the winter and the snow. Got to get these trees grow back, and you can see the road now that the trees are all out. So yeah, and so this is our goal for today, is this hydrangea bush right here and that one right there, and then we're going to sow some more seeds. And look at Fiona, there she is. Let's get her back in here. See, she's peeping out. I had to put her in the house because she won't shut up. All right, all we need for this project is a pair of clippers and a pair of gloves. I only have one hand. I hurt this hand, so yeah, it's bad. So anyways, it's getting better. So anyways, we're gonna flip our camera around and we're gonna get going. So it's already growing like that. So can't even get to those ones. They're so tall. A lot of these already start blooming, but it doesn't matter. My correction, they're not blooming, they're budding. So what I did was cut them off right at where the last part of the budding is. And for the ones that are going to be in the walkway, I kind of like cut those off because it's going to be in the way of the mailman mostly to come in with my mail, UPS mail guys. So yes. I need a ladder for up there. So originally I was gonna go get the leather to cut those up top, but I'm like, you know what? I could fold these down, or I could tippy toe, fold them down like I'm doing, and I'm just gonna snap that. So there's no need for a leather, but if you want, you could get a leather. But I don't feel like I want to take a leather out. Like I said, my hand hurts, so this is something I want to get to. It's been cold. It's still cold. If you see, I look like it's gonna be so big. The sun is out, but it's cold. I look like a polar bear in that sweater there and that sweatpants because it's cold. So that's what's going on here. I'm just gonna pull them down and flip them as I go along. They're gonna be big. Last year I cut it down really low. It's gonna be really big this year. We're gonna save the best for last. Here it is. Now, guys, usually I would cut this smaller if you guys seen. But because I didn't cut it last year, I already have new buds coming in. So let me show you guys. So I have to cut it bigger this year. So we're gonna have a big old tree this year. So if you guys really pay attention and look, I usually cut it down to this low. You see these old wood, I usually cut it down where it looks like there's nothing on it because it's gonna spring like it's crazy. If you guys are not new here, you've seen what they look like. But we already start budding. They grow on new wood. So you see we're already budding. Tons of them. So I can't cut it any lower because I don't want to cut off all my, these are gonna be my plants, my flowers. See, if I cut it any lower to make it smaller, we're still gonna have, it's probably gonna come late. But no, see? Yeah, and it's all the way up. So we're just gonna have a big, big, big tree this year. So I can't take it anymore lower than this. So it's gonna be just like that. So we had enough of that. We're gonna clean up. And then we're gonna do this one. Isn't it still pretty though, although it's dried, isn't it? All right, so cleanup time. I'm pretty sure I could probably plant these. I think I should, I'm gonna keep this. Pretty sure I could plant these. I'm gonna keep this and see if I could do some research and how to grow it because there's a lot of new buds here. It's bothering me. So let's keep this one and see if we could figure out how we can replant these. Let me take these head off and maybe we could replant them. I don't know. We're gonna Google it. Google is everything. And then maybe we could have a beautiful, another beautiful hydrangea tree somewhere else in the yard. Pretty sure those could grow. Let's see. A few of them. I think these are nice for fall wreath, if you ask me. There it is. We're all done. We're gonna cut this grass down here. Okay. So. Now my hands So if you guys are not new, you guys know like I like to talk a lot, but I don't talk a lot all the time, okay? I talk a lot when I'm talking to you guys or if I have somebody to talk to. If you notice I'm working the whole video and I'm barely talking, that's because I forget that I was talking to you guys, kind of like, because when I'm working, I'm like in my own zone, in my own world, so I do less talking working, okay? Until I have to do a voiceover. But I'm not doing a voiceover on this one. I'm doing a little bit here and there because, again, like I say, time is limited. It's not my friend. I have some secret also, and I wanted to share with you guys what's going on over here at China's Home DIY and Crafts. There it is. What I'm talking about with that damn thing. So I won't be surprised if there's like a rabbit nest in here. Like I won't be surprised if some rabbit live in here or something. This one hand is killing me. There it is. You see, you could actually use these to protect other stuff, right? So there you have it. So we're on to number two, as we already done. So it's not hard work, guys. It's 1, 2, 3, ABC. You can do this. You don't even need a clipper. And guess what? These clippers are like literally $5 at the store. They are $5, and you don't need a clipper. You hold here. Her button is right here. We're gonna snap right there. So really, I don't even have to use that big old clipper. Right there. Snap right there. Right there. Okay? So if you don't have a clipper, we're gonna find right where her button stops, right there. And we're gonna break it. Okay? I just feel like them clippers go faster if you ask me. You know, with me, I like to use the clipper go faster, if you ask me. For these hot ones, let's get this one. Whoa! See that? And then in the summertime, this one, right in the walkway here, it comes out really bad, so sometimes I have to cut it a little bit more. Like this one. We got to cut it a little bit more because it comes out in the walkway. We want the mailman to walk past in peace. Okay? Actually, this one is broken from in there. It's that easy. 1, 2, 3, ABC. So we have called it a day. Well, no, not a day, but we've come to the end of pruning those and clean the area. Let me show you guys what I have so far. So here we are. I did went in and clean up some of these, but this is for another video. We're not gonna go into that, but this is what we look like. And as you guys can see, I can show you, see all those little things popping off? Those are new hydrangeas. Like I said, usually cut it lower, but because we cut it late, that's what's gonna happen. And here we are. This one is like that. We did cut our grass, this Chinese silver grass, and this one. So we're gonna leaf blow, don't worry about it. We're not gonna do that today because we have more to clean up. So once we clean up everything, we will get in there. If you haven't seen my Easter video yet, go ahead and check that out. Here I have some seeds. Next video coming in that I sow. And with some other plants coming in. So stay tuned for those. This is peony. Gotta water it. Yep. So if you make it this far throughout the video, you're the real deal. I just want to take the time to tell you thank you guys so much for your continuous love and support. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Couldn't have been this far. And I don't know why I put this sweater on because I'm burning up. It was cold. That's why I put it on. But now that I'm moving, I don't need to have that on. So yeah, if you make it this far, you're the real deal. If it's your first time here, my name is Shayna. On this channel, I do a lot of home DIY projects and different type of crafting. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for your continuous love and support. Now you know what time it is. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Until next time, be blessed and bye for now.